Now, Friday Night Blitz on KEZI 9 News.
Welcome to the Friday Night Blitz. I'm Jake Zivin. He is Steven Nelson. Sheldon Irish have not lost a regular season game since October 31st, 2008.
But tonight, the number 3 ranked 6A team in the state, Central Catholic, came to Eugene for a showdown against second-ranked Sheldon.
It was the Friday Night Blitz game of the week, and on the first offensive play of the game, it set the tone. The Irish set up a screen pass to Yadi Dunmore. Dunmore fumbles. Central Catholic recovers. This was one of 5 Irish turnovers on the night. Central Catholic scored 31 points off those turnovers. That led to a touchdown, so it was 10-7 Rams now later on in the first quarter. Looks like Sheldon had Aiden Wilder sacked, but he gets away and finds Cameron Scarlett down the sideline. Scarlett cuts it back and is gone. 59-yard touchdown. It's 17-7 Rams. After another Ram touchdown made it 24-7 in the second quarter, Yadi Dunmore catches the kickoff at his own 5, gets a hold down the sideline, and wins the foot race. 95-yard kickoff return. It's 24-14. The Irish have the momentum. But that momentum lasted only during the commercial break. Ensuing kickoff, Cameron Scarlett from his own 1 is gone. A 99-yard kickoff return for a touchdown to answer Dunmore. Rams up 31-14. Central Catholic controlled this game. Irish trying to come back down 52-35 in the fourth. Joseph Kuhn to Levi Rotherham cuts the lead to 52-42, but that was as close as the Irish would get. Sheldon loses in the regular season for the first time in 1,771 days. 59-49 to Central Catholic.
He is the math major. Coach Chris Miller in South Eugene playing across town tonight against Willamette. Third quarter, South Eugene up 7-3. They have the ball, 3rd and goal at the 1. Quentin Richardson, being a man, barely gets the ball over the line, but that is a touchdown on the delayed call after the extra point. 14-3 South. South Eugene gets the ball back. Key play here, looking to punt. It's blocked by Brandon Bitt. Willamette gets the ball deep in Axeman territory. That sets up this, a 2-yard touchdown for KEZI Mitchell. They do not get the extra point, but it's a 1-score game, 14-9 South Eugene. Another huge defensive stop by Willamette. And they get the ball back. About a minute to go. Mitchell, the snap, slings it to the right, but it's picked off. John Saylor seals the victory for Coach Miller and his squad, 14-9.
South Eugene 2-0, heading into that Sheldon game next week. They're the undefeated team, unreal. Wow. Here are the other scores from 6A tonight after a tough loss at home to Aloha to start the season. Thurston gets a win at West Salem, 35-21. Roseburg playing another Salem team, Sprague, at home. The Indians get the win, 35-23. 2 of the top 5A teams in the state went head-to-head tonight in a matchup typically not seen until the playoffs. 3rd-ranked West Albany against top-ranked Sherwood in a rematch of last year's state semifinal.
The Bulldogs seeking vengeance after they were blown out by the Bowmen last November. We go to the Choppa for the highlights. The top 5 tilt in the 5A league division. The defending champs in the first quarter. First drive for the Dogs. 5A Player of the Year, Jake Lacoste, swallowed up by the Sherwood D. Albany goes 3 and out. Opening possession for Sherwood. It fakes out the chopper. Keegan Lawrence working the sideline, cuts it across to the 11 for a 40-yard and change.
Doing something right when you fake out the chopper.
You got, yeah, no doubt about it. Led to this, Lawrence doing his thing, capping off a 5-play drive, 4-yard touchdown run, 7 to Bowman. Sherwood routs West Albany. 48-0.
Sherwood is scary good. Another anticipated matchup tonight, Marist to take on the Dominican Sue's old team, Grant. Generals hung around for a bit early in the second half. Aiden Schneider's field goal cuts it to a 19-16 Marist lead, but then the Spartans pull away. Justin Ensinki Frank, 5-yard touchdown, missed extra point. It's a 9-point Marist lead, 25-16. Third quarter, Kashi Hall gets in the end zone with a TD run of his own. Marist just pouring it on. This is the dagger. Brody Cooper in the fourth quarter to Dustin Jones, sophomore to sophomore, 55-yard touchdown. An easy win for Marist, 38-16 the final.
Could have used Dominican Sioux. Springfield playing home versus Corvallis. Both teams looking for their first win of the year. Let's go to the second quarter. Springfield up 35-zip already on the Spartans. Trevor Watson, the pump fake, throws a dime to Taylor Travis. Those two will connect quite a few times this year, I suspect. 42-0 Millers going into the half. 8 minutes left in the third. Springfield up 45-6. And that is Sam Powers taking it in from 2 yards back. 52-6 Millers. A $1:30 left in the third. This may be the play of the night. Trevor Watson. He is so good. How old is he?
Just a sophomore, Steve.
Oh my gosh, couple more years of him for the Springfield fans. Springfield dominates Corvallis 64-20 for their first win of the year.
Two teams looking for their first wins tonight. South Albany taking on North Eugene, a defensive battle. In the first quarter, 3-0 South Albany. Joey Butterfield, a nice scramble up the middle, runs into a sea of Rebels. Very little room to run tonight. In the second quarter, 3-3 game, Butterfield again takes the snap. Quick toss to Dane Stapley, makes a cutback, but again, just no room. Brought down in the backfield for a loss. This is the best play of the second quarter. South Albany deep in Highlander territory. Tyler Ketch takes the snap, hands it to Michael Schmidt, who gets into the end zone spinning. North Eugene blocked the extra point. It was 9-3 at halftime. South Albany goes on to win 22-3.
Lebanon looking to bounce back after being blown out last week against Mountain View. Warriors hosting Ashland, the Grizzlies. Closing seconds of the first quarter, 17-0 Grizzlies. Make it 24-0. Mason Dow touchdown at the buzzer. Second quarter now. C.J. Hargis has the ball knocked free by Cody Frost, Eisenberg, Parker Layton. He's going to the house, but flag thrown, penalty negates the touchdown. Ashland gets the ball at the 10-yard line. 3 plays later, Ryan Rabitz, touchdown, makes it 31-0 Ashland. Later in the second, Ashland again knocking at the doorstep. Daniel White, Sebastian Warren, 6-yard touchdown pass. Grizzlies led 38-0 at the half. They cruised to a 51-14 win.
Seems like Daniel White's been playing football forever at Ashland. Churchill traveled up to Hillsborough to take on Liberty, lose 38-21. Crescent Valley also in the Portland area tonight to play Rex Putnam High, and they get a convincing win, 56-21. Now, do not go away. That was 6A, that was 5A, but we have plenty more high school football action straight ahead.
Including some Bulldogs putting a beat down in Crestwell tonight. That is right after the break.
Welcome back to Friday Night Blitz on KEZI 9 News.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Blitz. The Tigers of Yamhill-Carlton travel down to the lower Willamette Valley tonight to take on the Tigers of Junction City. Oh my.
JC opening up their season at home after hosting Jamboree last night. Beginning of the second half, Yamhill's Zach Rhodes goes for a pass, but it's intercepted by Junction City's Byron Brown, who runs it in for a touchdown, pick 6. That is nicely done. And again, Zach trying to pass. We'll get to Zach in a second. We had to admire the pick 6. You don't see that very often.
Worth more time than that.
Yeah. And Bradley Silver with the interception this time, and he takes it back for a pick 6, 29-26. Junction City wins.
Junction City looking like the Bears. Philoma put a beat down on Yamhill-Carlton last week. Looking to do the same to Elmira tonight. Second quarter, Elmira fumbles the ball. Philomath recovers, and it's Philomath football. It was 14-7 at this point. Philomath's Trey Ecker looks down the field to Cole Chambers behind the defense. Touchdown, Philomath, 21-7 Warriors on top. Then in the second quarter, Trey Ecker again to Chambers, again down the field. Another touchdown, not Chambers that time actually, but it was 28-7 Philomath. Philomath wins 42-14.
Tough road opener for Siuslaw against Illinois Valley down in Cave Junction. Illinois Valley Cougars get up to a good start beginning of the first quarter. The long pass to Dakota Fortney. He's in for the touchdown, 6-0 Cougars on top. In the second quarter, Vikings going in for the kill. Long pass, Sammy Johnson, flawless catch. He's in for the score. Vikings lead 13-7. Siuslaw goes on to win 28-13.
Down in Grants Pass, South Umpqua hosting North Valley. Second quarter, Knights with the lead and the ball. Gary Janser to a wide open Austin Jackson. Knights
not the Tigers, Detroit Tigers.
22-6, not the Detroit Tigers, Austin Jackson. North Valley with the ball to start the second half. Gary Janser on a quarterback draw. Sheds a tackle into the open field, and he's gone. That put North Valley up 29-6. North Valley goes on to win 40-20.
Second non-conference home game in a row for Crestwell, taking on Rogue River tonight. 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Austin Jones tosses to Sean Kunowski, who breaks through the line, takes it 45 yards to the house. Bulldogs, their first touchdown of the day. Crestwell's next possession, Jones out of the shotgun, hands it off to Trevor Meyer, who takes it left, 25 yards, untouched. That was way too easy for the score. 14-0 Bulldogs in the first quarter. Cresswell routes Rogue River 55-12.
Down to some two-way action. Oakland up in Halsey to face off against Central Lynn, a team with high hopes after making the state semis last year. Oakland's Ian Pat, long pass to Jeb Harper, who makes a touchdown. The defending state champs, the Okers, on top. And Central Lynn's Austin Gold fumbles the snap, but regains control only to get smothered by the defense. The Okers win 30-12.
That's not fun. Good 1A matchup as well. Alsea playing at Crow. First quarter, Crow's David Gates throws to Kyle Schwinn, who runs it in for the score. That makes it 6-0 Crow.
Freshest jerseys in the state, every sport, Crow.
No, hands down.
Love that color combo.
Still in the first quarter, Crow's Kyle Schwinn for the kickoff. He returns it, runs the ball for another touchdown. Where's the defense? I can't find it. 52-14 Crow.
8-man. Well, North Douglas High honoring 16-year-old Austin Lundeen, who died in an accidental shooting last week. This was last night. Lundeen's coach said he was a star player. The game against Myrtle Creek was supposed to be last Friday. It was postponed, finally played last night. Lundeen's number 4 displayed on the back of athletes' helmets and on faces in the stands. Just a perfect night for football. Drains Brent Taylor in the third quarter. Long run, trying to take it in for a touchdown. Couldn't get it all the way in. Myrtle Point, as Cooper Statler will give it to Anthony Stoddard, who is in for a touchdown. Myrtle Point wins 26-14, but last night that game in Drain, certainly not about the final score.